Philly with the Eagles?
Yeah, it went good. You know, Coach Kendall and the head coach, they best friends, so I was talking a little trash to him. So, yeah, it was really good.
Did you take the hoops test with Nick Sirianni, the competition?
He didn't want to play hoops, so no, I ain't do it.
The Eagles have been rumored to want to move up and get you.
Yeah.
What do you think it would be like to be an Eagle?
I mean, it'd be great playing for that city and playing for that fan base, so I really enjoy it.
Have the Eagles showed interest in you?
Yeah, they brought me on the visit, and then the visit went great, just meeting everybody there, so I feel like it went good.
What would you bring as a corner?
What would I bring?
Yeah.
Just intensity, ball skills, turnovers, and interceptions, so that's what I bring.
How was your visit with the Eagles?
It was great, man. The visit.
All right, so before we get into Terrion Arnold, let's talk about Quinyon Mitchell. Eagles are sneaky. I mean, a sneaky team. They had a whole visit with him, and nobody knew. That's why when we was rumored to draft Quinyon Mitchell, I'm like, I don't see it, because the Eagles usually draft guys they visit with. You know, a lot of guys were public, but this one they kept under the wraps. So maybe Tony Pauline is up to something. Maybe he knew something that the general public did not know. Now, I believe it's going to come down to these two, Terrion Arnold and Quinyon Mitchell. Eagles are trading up. I believe they're going to trade up. Everything he said right there sound like a Philadelphia Eagle. He sound confident. You want a ball hawk, a guy that got ball skills, and the Philadelphia Eagles uniform. Literally, my only question about him is, can he do it against tougher competition? Let's be honest. The school he went to, not the best competition. He went to the Senior Bowl, did his thing there, but he didn't go up against the Marvin Harrison Juniors and stuff like that. But Terrion Arnold did. He played the best of the best. He played the best of the best, and Quinyon Mitchell didn't. But a lot of people brought it up to me, and I agree with y'all. A lot of great players did come from smaller schools. But even coming from smaller schools, from them great players, the question was always with them as well. Can they do it against tougher competition? A lot of those dudes prove yes, because they got a chip on their shoulder. A lot of people think they can't play. So he's coming into the league, even though he's going to be a first rounder, coming to the league with a chip on his shoulder, no matter what team he go to. Now, you want that type of chip on your shoulder in the Philadelphia Eagles. You want them in Philadelphia. But he got competition. But he got guys, meaning that could go, well, a guy, only one guy that can go ahead of him possibly is Terrion Arnold. And Arnold is a beast. Arnold is a beast, but Mitchell is a beast too. Only question, and you guys, again, y'all told me to do my homework, and I did. I mean, Mitchell will be the perfect guy for Fangio. So I think it's really up to Fangio who he want. Mitchell, he can thrive in the zone. I mean, thrive in the zone. Mitchell can also play man-to-man. Whatever you need him to do, Mitchell can do. Y'all told me to do my homework. I got off of my regular job, start looking at some tape. I'm like, yeah, he got it. He definitely got it. But let's listen to what Terrion Arnold had to say as well.
Really, really well.
What did you come away with after meeting Nick Sirianni, Howie Roseman, and everybody?
Great guys, great organization, and my boy DeVonta Smith pulled up on me there.
Yeah.
So it was great all around.
What did DeVonta tell you about the Eagles, and if they were to possibly move up and get you, what it would be like for you?
Oh, DeVonta was like, man, you know, if you want to get the best quarterback in the draft class, you need to get Terrion. And then on top of that, like, DeVonta was like, man, like, I'll become a better player. Because, I mean, I didn't really get those matchups against him at Alabama. So getting those matchups going up against him in the NFL, man, it'd be amazing. And I'm one of those guys, like, I'm ready to compete, man. Him, A.J. Brown, like, it would just be great.
Well, the Eagles are rumored to want to move up and get a cornerback and maybe get one of the Alabama quarterbacks. How cool would that be if they moved up and got you?
It would be amazing. And it would just kind of factor in to my mentality going in. I would say this team moved up to get me, so not only am I infatuated or I am ready to get to work, but at the same time, it's that much more of a chip on my shoulder.
What kind of battles have you had with DeVonta?
None. I mean,
None?
you got to think
like not even out, go out on the field.
Nah. Like when he came back to work out one time, I said, "Hey, DeVonta, like let's get these one-on-ones." He was like, "Yeah, we could get him in the league."
Man, oh man, that was some convincing stuff. I mean, he got the cosign from DeVonta Smith, but that's obvious. Him and DeVonta both went to Alabama, and DeVonta said, "We want the best of the best. Gotta go get Terrion Arnold." And I like this dude. Sound like a possible Philly guy, Sound like he could fit in the culture. Sound like a guy that really wants to play with the Eagles. He said he had a really good visit with the Eagles. And if we able to trade up and get him, I'm going to be very happy. Either him or Quinyon Mitchell, I will be happy. But I did see some rumors, just to get off topic with these two guys a little bit. I mean, the smoke screens are out. They saying the Eagles are trying to trade up for a wide receiver. That ain't true. Brock Bowers, that's a 20 to 15% true, because Dallas Goedert is getting older. You're going to need his replacement, but I don't see us using a first round pick on Brock Bowers. And Brock Bowers is going to be really good, but a first round pick and trading up to get him, if he fall in your lap, you got to go BPA. But nah, I don't think the Eagles will trade up and get a tight end. Just don't see it happening. Now, maybe with that 53rd pick, a lot of people probably going to be upset. I can see us getting a tight end, and then maybe a linebacker with that 50 overall pick. We will see. We will definitely see. But trading up for a tight end and a wide receiver ain't going to happen. It's going to be one of these two guys if we decide to trade up. But Howie said if his guy is there, we don't know who his guy. They will trade up. But let me actually play a clip of Howie speaking.
If there's somebody that we are incredibly passionate about and we're worried about losing that player, we won't hesitate to go draft them. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean the first round. That could mean with our second round picks. That could mean later in the draft. But we got to be convicted about that, and we got to see a big drop off on our board. We won't trade just to trade. But obviously, you mentioned, obviously we got great experience with moving up. That's an option for us. In this draft, we also feel like at 22, we're going to get a really good player. We like kind of where we are, but we'll look at all the opportunities.
You see, he's willing to trade up. It's going to be an interesting day. Hope you guys enjoy the draft. I will give my reaction to whoever we get. Maybe in real time, we will see. If not, you guys will definitely have a video Friday morning about whoever we draft. Hopefully it's Quinyon Mitchell or it's Terrion Arnold. I like both guys. Again, Terrion Arnold, you guys know he's my favorite. I didn't really go into depth about what he said because you guys heard me the last video. I really like him. I really hope we draft him. I like everything he said. This just made me like him more. He got the cosign of the cosign. Quinyon Mitchell did the homework, looked at the tape. He looks phenomenal. Phenomenal. But all depends on who Fangio want. I think Howie's going to leave it up to Fangio. Who you want, who you believe going to fit your scheme, who you believe can be here for the long haul. And either answer you won't go wrong with. But hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel about the news? Do you guys like this format? Me just like sitting here reacting to the videos. I didn't do anything like this in a while. Just wanted to try something new. But this is Eagle Al. Before I'm actually out, I got to talk about DeVonta Smith. I mean, team player. Even when it comes down to the money. Like, DeVonta Smith took a discount. Let's be honest. He took a discount because maybe he want AJ to stick around. Maybe he don't want his contract to hinder the team. He is team first because he probably looking at it like, man, I'm still a millionaire. I'm still getting generational wealth. I'm just happy to be here. And he really took a hometown discount because Amon St. Brown's getting paid that bag. And Smitty could have demanded that and probably got it, but it probably could have handicapped the team. But DeVonta Smith, like, nah, I love it here in Philly. So when he say that, he mean that for real. And I'm happy, Smitty. You still get the generational wealth. You still get to stay in the hometown you want to stay in. And Philly fans will love you forever. forever, Smitty, because, man, again, that Amon St. Brown, that contract, it's going to hinder that Lions team. So that Lions team better get it going. But DeVonta Smith, what he did with his contract, the Eagles can still thrive for a long time. A long time. So shout out to Smitty, but I'm really out this time. Peace.